Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning, and it is time to have coffee with Shey. I am back from the Carnival cruise, so you know I have a few things to say about that. I had a few things to say about Carnival before I even left. So while I am talking about Carnival, let's just kind of stick with Carnival for a moment. To me, this is my personal opinion. These are YouTube videos that I'm making in hopes and efforts of healing, to help heal another survivor. So these YouTube videos are not so much as for just to be talking. I'm hoping to share my story with someone that has gone through trauma, that is going through trauma. Also post-traumatic stress disorder, whatever title you want to put on it. But you're a victim at the end of the day. It could be domestic violence. It could be child abuse, as a early age. Or you could be going through an abusive relationship, either side. Any type of addiction, and you're struggling with it, because trauma is real. You are only going to heal, making sure I'm not showing nothing, because I'm for sure not trying to sell nothing here. I'm just letting you know what my experiences were. So let me not get off the subject and go back to Carnival. I think Carnival is a great ship. If you've never been on a cruise before, because therefore your expectations, you have no idea. If you have children, or you want to take your grandchildren that maybe have not ever been on a cruise before. Now, Princess, Norwegian, Alaskan, those are some of my favorites. But of course, those you have to fly out of Florida, and you're going pretty much international. Rome, France, Italy, the DR, somewhere like that. But if you just want to take a little 3 or 4 day cruise, it is definitely going to be about Mexico. So you'll go into Catalina, and then you'll go over to Ensenada. So this way you know if you can really handle a 7-day cruise. So I highly recommend you do a 3-day cruise first, or maybe a 4-day cruise. So first timers, maybe Carnival is for you. If you just want to do something with your family, it's a whole lot of you, Carnival. So it kind of run about $100, $125 a day. But remember, all your food comes with that, unless you want to upgrade. So when you get your menu at your table, you're going to have your appetizer, your entree, you're going to have your dessert, and then at the very, very bottom, they're going to say, would you like to upscale? Basically, would you like to pay $20 more, and you can have a lobster, $20 more, you can have a steak. But that's in the formal dining room, which you don't even have to go. You could really just go to the buffet, which is open 24 hours, and just have a bang out, great times. So, for me, this was a birthday gift from my friends in California, and I am extremely grateful. However, at the time of booking the cruise, this was sometime like February or March, I was due to have my surgery in May. So I thought, hey, this is going to be my birthday, I'm going to have a great time. Well, I haven't had my surgery. So on the 27th, I will find out more and actually get the date of my surgery. So I will be keeping you abreast of what's happening with my surgery. So just to back up a little bit, 2 weeks ago, I won the hearing case. So when I say won the hearing case, that is the workers' comp case. Because remember, I was an employee working during October 1. It's almost 11 months I just won the case 2 weeks ago. I am seeing the orthopedic surgeon on August the 30th, and believe me, it's been 11 months already. I'm over it. I will be trying to schedule the first appointment to have my surgery, and that's the beginning of what I would consider my healing. So, get your luggage tags. You're taking your luggage out, curbside service. Well, I can't walk all the way to the ship, so here we go with the wheelchair, which this is not what I was hoping to happen. Not trying to have no sympathy and people staring at me, you know, what happened? Did it happen on the ship? I'm not really trying to talk about October 1. I just want to freaking go sit by the pool for 3 or 4 days and just chill. But you know, the parties that I was with, oh, they ready to turn it up. They was turning it up the night before we even left. I had to Uber to the house because they was so turned up. They couldn't even come pick me up from the airport. So that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, so wheelchair, getting on a cruise, get in our room. All that's great. Food is okay. Next day, we land in Ensenada. No, Catalina. The first stop was Catalina. Spent the day in Catalina. Great. I've been to Catalina about 50 times, so, you know, it was just great being out. Time to get back on the ship. I need a wheelchair. Get a wheelchair to my room. I am feeling like, why did I even come? Well, I came because it was my birthday gift. That's why I'm on the ship. But my mind still wasn't right. And I'm trying to just go along with the program. And I'm extremely grateful that they even thought about taking me on a cruise for my birthday, wanting me to get away for a couple days. But remember, by now, I should have had the surgery. So, we're at sea, relaxing. I'm by the pool. Now, on the adult side, there is 2 jacuzzis for I don't know how many adults they think going to get in a jacuzzi. You can only fit 6 people at one time in one jacuzzi, so there's no adult pool. But I spent a great time in the jacuzzi, maybe about a good half an hour. Shout out to those that I met on the ship that I sent you to my YouTube site. Why not me? October 1. And if you're watching this one, you're supposed to start with part 1. This is like number 17, so you didn't jump ahead. So go back to part 1 so you'll know the story. Because I wasn't trying to tell people the story. I was just telling people, go to YouTube and you can see the story. Do you think it was 1 shooter? Do you think it was 2 shooter? Remember, I don't want to talk about it on the ship. I'm not wearing a t-shirt saying I'm a survivor.